We are going to discuss qualitative and quantitative research introduction, their types, their differences, and all the small detail related to this research with you. If you are bored with your old bookish concept and trying to learn old concepts with a new pattern, watch the video to the end. Have you ever noticed whenever you are in the market with your friends or relatives or your parents, or you are alone, few people give you some pamphlets or forms and ask you to answer some questions which are printed on the pamphlet or form? Sometimes these questions are based on your likes and dislikes, or about your favorite brand or favorite perfume, or what is your favorite pattern of the job. It's work from home job or work from an office job, or how many working hours you want. These are some questions based on the same pattern question which they ask, and sometimes these questions are about government, like which party you like the most, which leader is your favorite. All are questions which generally asked in surveys, which is sometime organized in shop stores, mall, fruit market, or vegetable market, or any place where public gathering observed. Some people holding a pen and copy and ask you some random question to you and your friends and note down your answer. They are also a type of researcher or their team members. Further, if you remember, whenever you use the internet or going to watch some video content on YouTube, there are many surveys that ask you random questions like, do you like the video content, or do you like the quality content of our services? This is the generally asked question in an online survey where you have to answer these questions because based on your answer, they are trying to understand what exactly you are looking for so that they can provide you with the relevant topic or the relevant content which you are looking for, or any time when you visit any stores or some unique places where they are giving you some product and services. They have a form which is called as a feedback form, and they requested you to please fill this form and give all the responses which will help us to improve our services. They read your answer very carefully and conclude a solution, and this all process is known as survey or research. But before discussing quality and quantitative research, we have to understand the term research definition. What is the research and why we research anything? What is the need to do any research? We will discuss here all these terms in every detail. Research is a systematic process that is done by anyone who is interested to know about some particular topic, and also a set of questions and answers which are generally asked by people and answers given by experts, including scientific procedures known as research. Quality and quantitative research are important steps for any company's growth because this is the format of data that is well organized and can easily understand by anyone. When any company starts to maintain its strategy and growth rate, they generally do this type of quality and quantitative research. Let's discuss here in detail about quality and quantitative research. What are these two types of research, and what is the connection between these two? When any company or organization wants a predefined data format and accuracy in the company data, they follow this research as they perform two types of research: internal research and external research. Internal research as many types of analysis as company employee detail, their salary, company's account, and many more small details, while external research includes much different analysis as who is company competitor, how we can differentiate us from them, what are the necessary steps which we need to be taken, the public image of us and our competitor from the market, and all other detail. Here we can understand it more conventionally. There is two standard research format. One is qualitative research and the second one is quantitative research. Now we will discuss these two terms in detail, so let us start with what qualitative research is. Qualitative research is a type of research that includes many data as it's the observation of human behavior, attitude, likes and dislike, and many more things based on observation and interpretation is known as qualitative research. We can understand it by an example like when we do any marketing survey or any company does some surveys, then their actual purpose behind this survey is to understand the need of customers, their wishes, their suggestions, their different point of view on their product, and this way they organize these type of researches and include this result further to improve the quality of their product or changes in their product as their audience need. This is the most accurate and excellent way to understand your customers. Now we'll move to the types of methods by which we can perform qualitative research. There are three methods for qualitative research: focus group, depth interview, photoethnography. Now let us understand what is these three methods in detail, and let us start with focus group. This is a type of interview or discussion that is done by a team leader or interviewer or moderator who has involved himself in this discussion and takes the opinion of a small group of people or the one who is the responder. Now we'll move to the second topic, which is depth interview. In this method, we do discussion segments with a direct interview of a small group of responders and try to understand what their actual problem is so that we can resolve their problems and understand their needs on the ground level. 3. Photoethnography. In this section, we can understand it by photo research. In this method of research, the researcher, whether they are any company employee or the individual, is trying to know about his customers and their need based on his customer behavior, attitude, emotion, which can be understood by the image, is known as photoethnography. Now let us move to the second research, which is quantitative research. Quantitative research deals with numbers, logic, and an objective stance. Quantitative research focuses on numeric and unchanging data and detailed, convergent reasoning rather than divergent reasoning. Let us take an example to understand this term more conveniently. Research carried out to know the sales of various soap brands in a year's half by various companies in the industry is known as quantitative research. Now move to the method of quantitative research. There are 4 types of quantitative research methods. 1. Telephone survey. 2. Personal interview. 3. Web survey. 4. Hybrid method. Let us discuss what a telephone survey is. This is the type of survey where all the necessary questions are asked on the telephone or mobile phone, where the answer is in closed-ended answer. Personal interviews. In this section, we do one-to-one conversations and try to find what the actual problem is, because once we understand the problem, then only we can find the solution. Web survey. In this section, the researchers select a small group of responders by internet and ask them about their service and product, some questions and suggestions too. Hybrid method. In this section, we combine any 2 of the research method and try to find the exact database on this combination so that we can understand our customers in a very mannered and easy way. In this, we can combine web surveys with personal interviews or combine telephone surveys with web surveys. Now let us discuss how we can understand the difference between qualitative and quantitative research. In qualitative research, we do research that is based on human behavior, mood, likes and dislikes, personnel choices, and so on, while in quantitative research, this is measured data by employing statistical and logical techniques. Qualitative researches deal with personal emotion as feelings, likes and dislikes, choices, and many more small attributes of human behavior, while quantitative research is based on facts and statistical data, which is in numeric form. Qualitative research is a type of research in which we do research on human behavior and try to implement their suggestion in our ongoing process, while in quantitative research, we observe the causes and effects of all variables. In qualitative research, we generally select a small segment of samples that are based on our research, because we do this research purposely for the betterment of our product and services, while in quantitative research, we take a large number of samples because with the help of these samples, we only can understand the data, because it is always done randomly. Qualitative research is explorable, so that we can understand our subject matter more conventionally and can improve our services, while quantitative research is conclusive because it is based on numeric data, which gives the exact value of research. Qualitative research is based on data that is verbal or conveyed by someone, while another one is just its contradiction, which means it includes lots of data, which in the form of statistics and numeric or in the form of images or charts form. In qualitative research, we mainly focus on the subject on which our research is based, while in quantitative research, we generally focus on the conclusion, and we always do this research to know the closing result of something. Under qualitative research, we have the initial level of understanding of the subject, while in quantitative research, we only do the final course of action, or we can say this is a closure of anything. So guys, this is all for today. Hope you liked the video and enjoyed it a lot. If you liked the video, please do share, subscribe to our channel. Also remember to mention the next topic on which you guys want our next video. So for now, thank you for watching.